My breath, spirit, God, plasma frequencies, stardust is my all-purpose formula. My all-purpose formula which satisfies, which knows how to satisfy and fulfill all of my feelings, all of my needs, and specifically my feelings now. You see, my feelings are my babies. I give birth to all of my feelings. And I give birth to my feelings to fulfill and satisfy. And my breath is the only thing, the all-purpose formula that knows how to satisfy all of my feelings. In much the same way that the Gerber formula for babies has been used all over the world to feed all types of babies, because contained in the Gerber formula is the nourishment that babies need, that nurture and nourish babies to grow and be strong. In the same way that my breath is a formula that knows how to grow my feelings. You see, my feelings are indicators to me that I need to be fed. I need to be fed something nourishing. I need to be fed something nurturing, something solid, something that has value to it. And my breath is the only qualified frequencies, qualified as the of all of the fulfillment and the satisfaction that my feelings can digest. So, what do you do when you feel disturbed? What do you do when you feel upset? What do you do when you feel annoyed? What do you do when you feel lonely? When you feel betrayed by those around you? What do you do when you hunger for love and support? What do you do? You go to your breath. You go to your breath and you take some conscious deep breaths, knowing that your breath has all of the nourishment that will satisfy all of your feelings. When you take your next conscious deep breath, knowing that your breath is your God, your breath is your spirit, your breath is your stardust, your breath is your plasma frequencies. When you know this as your truth, then the satisfaction that flows from your breath throughout your body to all of your cells, into your brain with all of the nourishment, with all of the fuel your body needs to function. When you know that all of this is contained in your breath, you can take your breath confidently, confident that it knows what it is about, that your breath knows that it has all the nourishment you will ever need, and that there is no other source of nourishment other than your breath. When you know this, and when you breathe consciously and deeply, you have formulated, you have mastered the formula for self satisfaction. Because then you can sing your chorus. The more we breathe consciously together, and it's all as simple as a chorus. The more we breathe consciously together, it's the happier, healthier, wealthier, freer, wiser, more satisfied, more secure, more blissful, more harmonious we will feel. For my breath is your breath, and your breath is my breath. And the more we breathe consciously together, together, the more we breathe consciously together, knowing that our breath is our formula. Our breath is our formula that satisfies us, that makes us feel healthy, makes us feel happy, that makes us feel wealthy, that makes us feel freer, wiser, sweeter, more satisfied, more secure, more harmonious, more blissful, more complete in ourselves, more anchored in ourselves, because we're more anchored in our breath. The more we do this, knowing what we're doing, indeed, is more complete, the more satisfied, simply, the more secure, because it's your breath and my breath expressing us as itself, knowing within itself that it is our God, it is our spirit, it is our plasma frequencies. Your breath and mine knowing the all-knowing breath, the omnipotent breath, the omnipresent breath, the omniscient breath, knowing in itself that it is us, and prompting us to accept it as all of what we are. Our all-knowing breath is indeed our formula, our all-purpose formula that knows what we are and that we are what it is, and it is what we are. So this morning, the invitation is breathe consciously. Know that your breath is your all-purpose formula that loves you and is asking you to embrace it as yourself, for it is yourself. You can go about your business, your daily job, your daily work of eating, drinking, and being happy because you have no other work other than that. For your breath has provided all of the edibles that you will ever need. Your breath has provided this all you can eat buffet called Earth, called the cosmos, and that all you can do, all that I can do, all that we are required to do is to eat, drink, and be happy and appreciate ourselves as a process called life and our breath as the all purpose nourishment for our lives. So breathe and enjoy, for you are perfect, complete, and whole as your breath forever.